Hey guys, this is True, your girl True, and I'm here to show you. Okay, I'm gonna tell you about my daily routine, my morning routine, as per se. So if I'm not going anywhere, I just stay in the house and maybe take a shower later. But before I do that, I have to use my day cream. And before my day cream, because I've noticed, used my I've not taken a shower, so I'm gonna use some wipes here. And then I'm gonna take a shower definitely. So this is my wipes. I actually use this software wipes. They're actually tender. So if your skin is sensitive or something, it's the thing to go for. So I just put it like this and I just rub around my face. Okay, here we go. I work mostly on the eye contours around here because I know it's all continue. Make sure that you like, comment, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Make sure that you let me know what you think about my videos and everything I do here. I do them for you. So let's get into it. Around here as I continue. Oh, so I guess it's done. So I'm going to just do some project. I don't have a fan in here, so don't mind. I'm just ready to try something. So before I just put on my moisturizer, my daily moisturizer, I'm going to just tell you a story about something. So I was just heading to this area, these small shops, and just went there with some, the way you go somewhere with some fixed amount of money and expect like everything that you're gonna spend is gonna be enough with the money that we went there with. So this day, just go there with my money. Oh, it's dry. And to my disappointment, I just cried at the shop. No, I didn't cry. I'm not baby mamas cry. I'm not a cry baby. So this is my daily moisturizer. This I use Luron vanishing this cream because it has an SPF in it. And if you actually think about anything else, just don't. This is the thing. And it's actually good for my skin because my skin is oily. This is for only oily skin. Okay, so don't go there being lied about shit. So it's a daily moisturizer. It has SPF in it, so you don't wanna go worry about the sun or something. So it even tones. It has mineral extracts. So I just put around my face like this. So that show, I don't know, it's like only you, madam, you don't know about the way these economics train us. And I was like, wait, what? Don't blame me for it. I didn't even know. Like, I'm gonna come here and be embarrassed or maybe disappointed. So I kept standing there because the distance to my house and the shop, it's crazy. And I can't even imagine myself going there. So as I told you guys, I avoid the contour because it's actually so good and strong. So it may affect your eyes. Make sure that it's even everywhere. Nothing is left out. So be cool. I'm gonna shine for a moment, but I will like this. So the shopkeeper kept on telling me like I should get that took a 5 bob. Actually, it was a 5 bob on top. Man, I don't mean any disrespect. Okay. 5 shillings. Bro. It's a big amount of money. No, if it were me, then I had that shop and someone came there with some okay, less amount of money, I would be the same. Because I think that encounter was what I was like, put yourself in my shoes. I'm a student. There's nothing I can do. Wow. Actually, when you apply this results kind of itchy, you move kind of itchy. And then you know different traits. It's cool. It's for some time, it's cool. So, do you know like the Changad? It was even excess. Yeah, I just felt like I would leave them. That was it. That's my story. So in case you go somewhere with 100 bob with nothing on top, and the last time that you were in that shop, you just left the product at 95, just carry 200 plus, okay? Don't get disappointed like I was. So today, guys, I will actually be talking about depression, and as you can see, I'm not depressed, but at the same time, I wouldn't say it's my luck to be this far. Actually, it isn't, because as I was a little kid, things I used to see around me, my parents fighting, blah 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 blah, and my siblings away from me used to carry me like mentally. It used to drain me, and I was just a little kid, maybe just a little girl. I wouldn't even know anything. Okay, well, maybe 10. Yeah. So I was 8 to 10 years. I can't really remember well because I gave a shit all that time. So when I was I was in class 4. I can remember my mama got very sick, like so sick, and I wouldn't even say it was something. I used to tell myself that it's always time for everything, because if my mama is sick and might die in the next hours, minutes, days, or maybe months, it's okay, because I can't really control what the nature is. Whew, I'm gonna need something like this. I had some cold. I used to think like life's just a difference. There's people who are just living in a good life. I didn't even get to tell myself like those who live in a better life than I am, they're also suffering in some ways. And as a kid, I had big dreams to be rich, have myself around people who are rich, okay, have a good life, be a pilot. That was my dream when I was 5. Okay, though I didn't know of being a pilot was something that gave more energy into life. So, as I was that age when my mama was sick, my sister was actually going to some market, my things, leave me with my mom. Oh my god, that was the scariest part of all, because I used to feel like there's a ticking bomb right there. Sorry to say that, but it's when I can remember that it's when I was a kid. But at least for now, I'm better. I can cope. I can do things with people around me. Ooh. So that time I used to feel like there's nothing else left for me. So one day I told my little brother that we need to go with my granny at some sort of garden. I had to go, so I used to kind of love my granny, but thing was reciprocated. So my granny used to love other kids. Sorry, it's just kind of something I saw usually in African countries. And so my granny used to tell me that we need to work so that we eat. So I didn't love that scenario. I didn't love how she used to treat me. But well, kiss. I needed to work so that I can eat. So that day we take the remaining, maize so that we can kind of take them to the granary to store them. So I used to kind of like working with her. So this day, so I left my brother with my mama, and I didn't know she was sick. If I knew, I would have stayed instead. So I left my smaller brother with my mama. So we went one round. It's a distance. It's a small distance that will make you feel like you're being overworked. So as soon as we went the second round, I just heard a scream from my little brother. That time he used to have soprano, but who knows how to talk. So this is different. So that time I used to go. So when we were on the top of the hill, we just heard that scream and just had a shiver down my spine, and I felt that pain. It's telling you a negative thing, so I just couldn't hold it anymore, and I went back home running faster than my crying, of course. So as soon as we were down the hill, we saw my mama lying down. She was having a convulsion, and I didn't like it the way it was, because actually it was on a rainy day and I didn't know what she hit in the ground. It was kind of stressing and traumatizing at the same time, seeing your mama so down and you don't know what will happen next. You don't know what will be the next thing. Like, you don't really know what's going on, what will happen next. You don't know what the news will be shared as soon as she's in the hospital after being attended to by the doctors. Okay, then I had to show a good and supportive and strength future to my brother, so that I should feel like there's nothing wrong. He could see what was going on. He could see like my mama is sick, and that's why he screamed to the top of his lungs. And I didn't like that, but my aunt was the one who was acting like it's a normal thing and not fast enough to go to the hospital. Of course, I wouldn't carry my mother. I was tiny and small. Where would I get all that strength from? So I lied. I was feeling some headache, so that I could stay home with my brother, and then the adults could go to the hospital. So when they were going to the hospital, there's this Kama there around my area that kept on telling other people that they need to go and see my mama, she's dying. I don't really know how God works, but I can say it's a miracle. Till now, I feel like God is there for me. God is doing things for us so that you can see something in you. He makes sure that you're not losing hope totally. He makes sure that you, like, in your head there's nothing going on around you like that will make you feel like you're losing everything. He makes sure that you get someone who is kind of making you feel loved and cared for, and like makes you feel like you're not alone. So as soon as my mama was released from the hospital, she was still awake. I met to school and take care of my brother. So a week passed, it's just like a normal thing when like a kid is not going to school, they're happy. Some of them are happy because and they're not studying, they're not told what to do. But I used to cook. It was nothing to be specific, so I liked being blending in and acting like I was taking full responsibility of my brother. Yes, and he was. I had to, because my dad had to go to work, and my mama still used to pray day and night. Used to hear her crying, doing all stuffs, drinking medicine. Sometimes she would go and throw the medicine somewhere, and I would go collect them back, bring them back. I skipped my grade, and I had to redo it the next year, the next coming year. So my brother caught up with me. We had a difference of one class. Like I was in class 5 and he was in class 3. Yeah. So when I skipped the class, even the teacher said, "Oh, and by the way, you had a problem with your ears and stuff. You can just go to the next class with just some those tiny ears of yours." And I used to feel like I'm overloaded. And when I was in high school, these same things that were happening in my childhood, they are just coming and repeating themselves over and over again. I talked to someone. Well, I'm good now. And I know there's so many things that they can cause, depression. One of them is maybe losing someone close to you, and maybe early parenting. What else? Relationships, sickness like the mind. It may be affecting you direct or indirectly. Mine wasn't direct, but kind of affecting me directly on the other hand, and maybe rejection. First, let us talk about losing someone close, because when I was a kid, people who used to pass away, there were people I didn't know about. But when I became a teenager and then I had someone I saw healthy the other week is gone, was kind of weird. What am I feeling this? I used even to feel fear in me when I used to go to bed. Like I used to see those persons near me, like I preferred not to know who just passed on. The unknowing, it used to affect me psychologically. I used to go down and cry like someone was close to me. I don't know if you've ever had this feeling before, but I used to have it. I used to have like a feeling like, I don't really know if you've experienced something like that before. Because as for me, I have several times maybe. And I can say it's not a good thing, really. You need like kind of emotional support in every kind of way. Like whenever you, even when you pass those cemetery places, I used to feel like these people are just seeing me and they might call me anytime. Superficial, right? So I didn't even know how to address my issue. When I knew I was draining like mentally and emotionally as well. So I needed someone. I used to help my mom and sister. They used to pray for me sometimes. Yeah, and used to help. So God is the solution to everything. And maybe the second thing I'm gonna address is parenting. Like you've been a teenage mom, teenage dad. It's all the same. So I feel like you have some kind of limitations to things that you should do or not. Like you can't just go to club and leave a kid with someone you don't trust, or maybe your mom or anybody. he or she is your responsibility, and you need to do each and everything to show that kid like you're there for them. And some of you have support, which is a good thing. And at the same time, I feel like those who don't have support, like they're struggling with, it's kind of, you might get that post paternity depression kind of. Yeah, I know it's real. People think that it's something like it's just for the sake, like people just go on, you know, making it feel like it's just a normal thing. You need to go, okay, wait, you just went there and got yourself pregnant, or maybe got someone pregnant, and you expected less of that. You haven't. Okay, people don't even know. Let me tell you, if you have a kid and maybe you just prepare yourself mentally, the next thing you know, it's you never know what is next. You never know, like you're gonna be able to raise that. Okay, you may be getting maybe promises from people, your friends, your family, that they can support you fully. But when you're done and you're just having a kid there crying, looking up to you, the kid doesn't know who's around you. The kid doesn't know who's the father, who's the mom. But all he needs is getting satisfied. Maybe sleep, food, eat everything. And it's so pressuring, I know. So stalk someone and maybe careless that we have to. And God is the first option. Just pray, everything will be okay, right? So the next thing I'm saying over here, okay, relationships. Okay, you may get someone toxic in your life. I mean, you walk into that relationship, whichever relationship it was, friendship, maybe partner, spouse, whichever. You don't know what you expect, or you know it's what you want from the person, what you need them to be, like the person you always needed to find, like the person you need is someone who you wanna, like, you want them to. You never really know what you find them. But as soon as you're in that relationship, that's when you see the true colors of those persons. Maybe when you live together. Next thing I'm gonna talk about is this other one. It's sickness. Like just the one which was affecting me in my childhood, in my mama, things like that. It's just like death may affect you directly or indirectly. Yes, because you don't know what the future holds. I used to be scared the whole day, the whole night. I was even having nightmares. Sometimes I would even scream and dream of bad things. I don't even know what was in my mind. I was just a little girl, and why would I even be dreaming of things like this? Everything has a solution. As I was saying, God is a solution to everything. And yeah, someone to talk to. If you're feeling sick and stuff, just talk to someone you never know what they're holding things for you. And yeah, that was it. So before we go, I like this candle. It's scented. This one. It's almost done. But I love it because it's scented. Okay, so let me smell. So cute. So keep burning it so it doesn't finish or something. So the next thing I'll talk about is rejection. Rejection is something that no one can explain how it happens. Actually happens so fast. one thing you have someone by your side, that the next thing it's you don't really know what's happening. You know, all those things may happen at once. It seems like rejection is the last thing that you need. You don't. Wow, the things hit differently. Like you can be sick and people don't care. That's good. That's cool. I don't even like attention when I'm sick. For me, it feels like I'm living through a new pain. And at the same time, I need attention. Weird, right? So, if you're rejected, there's probably something it's making you get rejected. You can just get rejection out of nowhere and stuff. Just can't get rejected out of nowhere. One, maybe you've done something, maybe you never knew how it's gonna come up, or maybe you just knew how it's gonna come up. Stupid, it's your responsibility. Well, you're rejected. And the next thing you know, you're alone. Well, thoughts keep on overloading and overloading. And they just cloud your thoughts. And you're dark inside. Dark, and you think of all the bad things around you. Well, the next thing that's gonna happen is expected. Just gonna fall into thinking. Depression just got crawling in your mind. Oh, as I was saying, all these things need someone you need to talk to, and just avoid thoughts. People are suffering mentally, and for me, I cry, I talk, I write. There's so many things that you can overcome your depressions. You can write, you can cry, you can scream, you can shout, you can talk to someone, you can write somewhere and burn them so that you can believe it's gone. Well, you can pray. Just think of this before you go. Before you come to judge someone with how they did things, consider what they are thinking and feeling. You never know what they are thinking about themselves. You never know what they want someone maybe to listen to them. Just follow someone. It may help. Trust me. So thank you guys for staying to the video till the end. I really appreciate this. Make sure that you subscribe and watch my videos. They're gonna inspire you mostly if you like nature and stuff. And well, most of the times I love cooling myself down with watching the nature. So thank you for staying with me, and kindly subscribe, like, comment and share. Let me know what you think about my videos. I love you.